Hello and welcome to the Strike a Balance podcast for Working Homeschool Moms. This is Charlotte Jones. I'm a homeschool coach and homeschooling mom of twin boys. I know it can feel really overwhelming to keep all the balls in the air all the time. So each week I chat about tips and strategies for being a happy and thriving working homeschool mom that you can implement in your life too. I also speak to awesome and inspiring women who manage to juggle homeschooling and work successfully and find out what their secrets are. Be sure to check out my time audit and mindset challenge in the show notes and sign up to my newsletter for lots of cool freebies. And if you ever need to chat, please book in a session with me. I'm so excited for you to be here and I hope you'll get so much value out of this episode. So let's get started. Are you looking for a new math curriculum? Well, I'm thrilled to introduce our favorite math curriculum to you. CTCMath specializes in providing online video tutorials that take a multi-sensory approach to learning. Favorably reviewed in Cathy Duffy's 102 top picks and the old Schoolhouse crew review, the lessons are short and concise to help your children break down concepts and appreciate math in a whole new way. The lessons are taught the traditional way and not to a test. Each one of the video tutorials is taught by an internationally acclaimed teacher, Pat Murray, who is renowned for teaching math concepts in a simple, easy-to-understand way and in only a few minutes at a time. Using a multi-sensory approach means having the combination of effective graphics and animation synchronized with the voice of a friendly teacher together with a practical assessment. This three-pronged attack makes learning so much easier and more effective. Even students who struggled with math are getting fantastic results, and ones who were doing okay before are now doing brilliantly. Visit ctcmath.com today to start your free trial. CTC Maths is generously offering my listeners an amazing special. Go to www.ctcmath.com/MLH to get a half-price discount plus a bonus 6 months for free. That's ctcmath.com/MLH. Well, hello. I'm so glad you're here today. So today I'm going to be chatting about some interesting job ideas for homeschool moms. So in my mind, there are loads of interesting job ideas for homeschool moms. Obviously, this is pretty subjective, but if you're looking for some inspiration about what you can do as a homeschool mom, then I hope that you will find it in this episode. So I was a working mom before I started homeschooling, but I know that there are many homeschool moms out there who are looking to become working homeschool moms. I personally believe that being a mom who homeschools and works has so many benefits for you and your family. Obviously, you can earn money, but your children can also see what a good work ethic looks like or what work looks like in general, and work can also be incredibly rewarding. I know that many homeschool moms don't need to work, and that's awesome. I know doing both isn't for everyone. But if you're looking for some ideas of jobs you could do, then I've put together a list of a few things. And I've kind of divided the list into work from home jobs and jobs that are outside of the house. So let's start with work at home job ideas for homeschool moms. With a good internet connection and a laptop or even a phone, actually, the opportunities for work are almost endless. And working from home does make managing homeschooling just a little bit easier. I know we're living through a pretty complicated period in history, but I also think it's such an exciting time. Never before have so many of us been able to invent the kind of life and to do the kind of work we really want to do. I think it's a fantastic time to be alive. So the first idea is to become an entrepreneur. You can so easily start your own online business these days. You can set everything up from home and have a legit enterprise pretty easily. How cool is that? Apart from that, we are also hyper connected now. So I know we all complain about social media, but it does give us the chance to offer our services worldwide. It's pretty mind-boggling, really. There are just a few things that you should keep in mind. It does take time, consistency, and hard work to grow an online business, just like a regular business. You could obviously speed this up if you have loads of money and time, but I would say budget a decent amount of time to get going. If you're buying into a business, do your homework. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. And make sure you do things the right way. It really isn't worth it to cut corners or to try and get up paying taxes, for example. You can start a business in pretty much anything these days. If you're an expert in something, you can offer courses or a membership, or you could also create a service-based business. It's a great time to be alive if you want to be your own boss, I think. The next idea is to teach online. I know many teachers who have packed it in and gone online, and I don't blame them. Being a teacher in a public school system is a lot, but luckily there are loads of teaching opportunities out there. I myself am an online English teacher. I think the important thing is to be sure to find a reputable company and once again be aware that you're going to need to pay your dues to get a solid student base. You can also teach on OutSchool. My friend Kelly, who is an amazing teacher, has been with OutSchool for many years and she loves it. And she basically took her classroom teaching experience and took it 100% online. And you can find classes about anything. So obviously that means you could teach classes about almost anything as well. You could offer customer support. There are loads and loads of customer support jobs that you can do remotely. Once again, be sure to do your research and to make sure the company is above board. And also make sure that it's flexible enough to suit your schedule. Customer support may not be for everyone. It's a good idea if you're someone who likes to help people, who has loads and loads of patience, and who has an abundance of problem-solving skills. The next idea is to become a homeschool blogger, podcaster, or content creator. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of this option. I feel there's a beautiful synergy between work and homeschool in this way, and you get to try out loads of great homeschool products as well. As with anything, it can take a long time to make money from blogging, and you need to establish your authority and to get your name out there. Unless you're super lucky, it's best not to bank on this if you need money fast. But a word of advice that you could do to speed up this process is to be sure to monetize as quickly as you can to have the opportunity to actually make money. So you can monetize through sponsored posts, physical or digital product, advertising, like I said, membership or courses, and coaching or mentoring. Now we can have a look at some work out of the home job ideas for homeschool moms. There are definitely just as many options to work out of the home. It will just depend entirely, obviously, on your skills, experience, interests, and flexibility. So you could get a regular job. It's not easy to work out of the home and to homeschool, but it's definitely possible. As with any new job, you're going to have to weigh up the pros and cons, and you can ask yourself the following questions. Is the salary enough to cover any additional costs, such as childcare? Am I comfortable leaving homeschooling to others? Or will I have enough energy to be a working homeschool mom, meaning will I be able to homeschool before I go to work or when I get home from work or at weekends? And you could also obviously ask if they have the possibility of remote work or even part-time work. Something else that you could do is to do delivery. Delivery jobs can be super flexible and you could earn a decent amount of money too. Once again, just be sure you're 100% sure about what the job entails and that you have a current driver's license, a decent car, and obviously a love for driving. I always suggest going onto Facebook and finding a group that's doing the job that you're looking at. They're bound to be able to dish the dirt or to give you advice for how to make the most out of the job that you are considering. And lastly, another idea is babysitting or childminding. If you love kids, then babysitting could be an awesome option. Good babysitters or childminders are really hard to find. So if you're good at it, you can get lots of word of mouth advertising. And once again, there are some things that you should consider or keep in mind. Will you be able to take your kids along, or will you have to find somebody who can look after them for you? Can you offer homeschooling to the kids you're minding? You can definitely charge extra for that. And do you have first aid training? Because this might be required by some parents. So just to mention a few other job options that could be viable. Once again, be informed before you commit to anything and be sure to budget in the time and money it takes to earn enough. So you could do editing and proofreading. I also do that. Apart from teaching English online, you could fill out surveys. It's amazing how much you can actually get with surveys. You could be a dog walker or a pet groomer, or you could sell arts and crafts at a market. This is in no way an exhaustive list. As I said, there are just so many opportunities out there now. But the bottom line is that if you really want to make it work, you can. I strongly believe that it's possible for any woman to be a working homeschool mom. And if you ever need my support, I'm here to be your cheerleader. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Drop me a DM on Instagram or post on the Working Homeschool Moms support group over on Facebook. And let me know what resonated the most with you. It would also be great if you could rate, review, and subscribe, or share the podcast with a working homeschool mom who might need it. It's my mission to support as many working homeschool moms as possible. Until next time, take care. Hello and welcome to the Strike a Balance podcast for working homeschool moms. This is Charlotte Jones. I'm a homeschool coach and homeschooling mom of twin boys. I know it can feel really overwhelming to keep all the balls in the air all the time. So each week I chat about tips and strategies for being a happy and thriving working homeschool mom that you can implement in your life too. I also speak to awesome and inspiring women who manage to juggle homeschooling and work successfully and find out what their secrets are. Be sure to check out my time audit and mindset challenge in the show.